Today we're going to do our first couple of battles with our U team. High five, and let me know which member of our team is going to get the most KOs. Let's get straight on into it. Alright, so we're against an opponent here that has a Comfey, Vaporeon, Gliscor, Dragapult, a Scizor, and Corviknight. So the biggest threat to our team, I'd probably have to say the Gliscor, just because we gotta have a hard time taking it down. Any other issues can say is maybe the Corviknight. I think our main goal here will be to probably try win with Valkyrie in the late game if we can KO the Vaporeon. So my number one goal at the moment is going to be try to take down this Vaporeon. So which Pokemon do I think he's going to lead with? I'm going to guess Gliscor. And if that's the case, maybe if I start with Bubbles instead of Tinkerbell to try and get the early pressure lead. Let's see if we alright. Yep, he does lead with Gliscor, so I'm just going to go for a nice super effective liquidation. The opponent could either switch out or try to set up Stealth Fox. Oh, it's actually a Swords Dance set. Okay, so we get a lovely juicy damage there. So what? So he could go for the Facade here. No, he goes for a knockoff, which barely does anything, and we KO the Gliscor. Awesome, mega threat out the way right from the get-go. And Bubbles gets 1 KO. So, who do I think he's going to switch into here? I could possibly see Dragapult or Corviknight. There's Dragapult. I'm trying to think, do we need Bubbles for anything else in this matchup? I don't think so, so I'm going to go for a nice lovely crunch if we don't get KO'd, which we don't, and get some nice damage with our Bubbles before Bubbles goes down. So, well done, Bubbles. You did a fantastic job. So, we got a couple options here. We could either go into Chopper to go for Stone Axe. Should get the KO from that range and set up Stealth Rocks, which does sound really good. Alternatively, we could go into Iron Man, try force the switch, and get a knockoff. But I think the Chopper play is a safer play. So let's hit with Stone Axe, hopefully. And we get the Vaporeon. Oh, we missed, unfortunate. We'll try again. Oh, yep. So we got some decent damage, and he goes for the Wish. I can see the Protect right here, or I can see a double into Dragapult. So knowing that, actually goes into Tinkerbell. And yeah, he gets the flip turn, probably back into Dragapult. Yep. So he's on 50%, goes back to 100. Dragapult is faster than us. I could try go for the Sticky Web. Yeah, and just unfortunately, Tinkerbell goes down. So we'll go back into Chopper, get the U-turn off. Expecting to switch back into the Vaporeon, so we get the momentum as we need, and then Spadalella can make it a blue, and we can actually go for the full switch. Try to keep that pressure up because we are a member down, and we get the KO. Awesome. So I'm going to actually go into Valkyrie because Valkyrie looks like she can sweep from here. So let's see what the opponent would want to go into. I'm guessing Dragapult is probably the best option for our opponent. No, he actually goes into Comfey. Don't really know what Comfey wants to do to me, but I don't think it has any moves to deal with Iron Man, so I'm going to go Scout to see what the Comfey wants to do. Terrestrialize Poisons and Calm Minds. Okay, so this could potentially become a big threat here. We still don't know what its item is either. So I'm just going to fire off a bullet punch and see how much damage we can deal. And yeah, that's a nice 2-hit KO. The reason why Comfey outspeeds us with our bullet punch is because his ability gives it healing moves in priority 2, and because Comfey is faster than our Iron Man, they unfortunately get there. I'm just gonna stay in and bullet punch to get a massive amount of damage on Dragon Pull. He's got KOs with Flamethrower, but then we can just go into Valkyrie and win from here. If we just set up the Quiver Dance, they've got two options. They either are choice locked, which they are, so that's going to do barely anything, and the last two members are steel types, and he's already terrestrialized into poison this game, so we should be fine. Get another Quiver Dance off just in case. And yeah, he is definitely either probably choice specs, considering we've kept switching out against Chopper. So probably choice specs for Agapult. We can just set up the Morning Sun and just win the game with three Fiery Dancers, which is awesome. That this has been a great first battle. Get the ball punch off, yeah, and we just KO with our Valkyrie. So we've got two Pokemon left, being Dragonpult and Corviknight. Corviknight is weak to our fire type attacks, and Dragonpult is so low that we'd be able to KO it. So I'm pretty sure this is GG. Yep. Then the last member is Dragonpult, and we outspeed, and it's on 10%. GG. Well, amazing first battle, and the one that got the most KOs in our first battle is Valkyrie. So at the moment, she's the MVP. So let's go into our next battle. We have here a Kinkino, Gouging Fire, Dragonite, Iron Valiant, Cinderace, and another Comfey. So the massive threat immediately is obviously the Gouging Fire. I think our main member in this matchup is actually Chopper, because it doesn't look like his team takes Stone Axes all that well. Their team takes up Stone Axes all that well. So I'm going to lead off with Chopper, as they lead off with Kinkino. I think we just kill. Yeah. Oh no, we're left on 6. Triple Axel should not KO us. Oh, gets to quit. But yeah, it's still not enough. So we get our first KO very early on, and we got the Stealth Fox providing immense pressure to our team. Are they gonna go for Sucker Punch? I really want to keep Chopper alive for this matchup. So I'm gonna go into safe play, being Bubbles, just see what they want to do. And they do the double into Comfey, and our opponent forfeits. So here's another nice win here with our High 5 team. And Chopper got the KO. That's awesome to see. Let's go into the next one. Okay, so we have here a Suian Samurott, Garganacl, there's the Gogdango, and we got a Great Tusk to deal with. This is going to be a rough matchup, but hopefully we can come through. We got a Dragonpult, and we got an Ogerpon Mask Water. Okay, so the lead on our opponent either is going to be the Garganacl or the Great Tusk, or could be the Suian Samurott. I think Tinkerbell's the best option here. Yeah, and it is the Samurott. So in this case, I'm just going to Moonblast this twice. Yeah, it's Focus Sash, Break Its Sash, Safe with Edge, Razor Shell, gets us to our Sash, but because we're faster, we can still get the KO. Oh, awkward, yeah, forgot completely about that. Okay, so now they've got the early lead. We can just go into Spiderella and either get the KO or get some momentum, hopefully. In fact, yeah. So we get the KO, and we go give them the momentum back now. So that's the issue. So it looks like the hardest member for them to take down is Iron Man. So I'm gonna go into Iron Man and see what they go into. They go into Dragon Ball. They're definitely probably gonna go for Flamethrower here. So I'm gonna switch into Bubbles. Yeah, there's a Flamethrower. Literally does nothing. I'm going to fire off a Crunch as they switch out into Ogerpon. I don't think Ogerpon has that many moves to deal with bubbles, so I'm just going to go for the Leech Life as they go for the Swords Dance. Bit scary, but we do get a nice KO, and I believe we should live any one hit because of max defensive aspect and Horn Leech, and we do. And do we get the KO yet back? Yes, we do, and we get our health straight back. Awesome. So we're now in the league, which is great. They go into Garganacl. I'm just going to fire. I really want to keep Bubbles alive just for the Great Tusk here. So, but I don't really have any great switch-ins into Garganacl either. This is a tough situation. I'm going to switch into Chopper. And they Telewater and Curse. So this is good for Spiderella. So if I just get some Momentum out here, maybe. We'll go hit the Stone Axe. Yeah, let's go do nothing to it. Could. This is a tough situation to be in. I'm going to go back into Bubbles, back into Chopper, and then start. Yeah. And now Spiderella can come in. Hope we do enough damage. Yes, that should be plenty for. We might have our first loss here. Unfortunately, did not expect the Garganacl to be a K set. My bad on that part. So what I could do here, I could try get Scizor, go for the knockoff, probably our strongest option here. Yeah, lives on 9 and then gets the recover off. Yeah, this is unfortunately his game. Just gonna say GG dead quick, and unfortunately we got our first loss. Let's go to the next battle. Should have prepared more for Garganacl. Completely forgot about it in my team breakdown. So I might need to do some adjustments for that. So we have our next game here. The biggest threat on our opponent is probably the either Goldango, or I can see the Wall of Moon becoming a very good threat as well. I can see them obviously leading off with Deoxys Speed. So if that's the case, maybe lead off with Chopper, probably the best bet, just to get that early pressure. And they actually lead off with Hatterene. So I can just, yeah, they've probably expected Tinkerbell. So I'm probably just going to get the Stone Axe, get the Stealth Fox, do some decent damage. Yeah, do over 60%, which is amazing. Oh, it's a Trick Room. Is it a Trick Room to you? This is so cool if it is. I can see them going for Draining Kiss here. So if that's the case, I'm going to go into Valkyrie. Mystical Fire, that was another option I thought I had in the mind too. Because obviously our team is mono bug, so it makes perfect sense for them to spam fire moves. So I'm going to go into our bubbles here, take the Mystical Fire extremely well, and then fire off a Liquidation. Get the Dozzle, we don't mind. Bubble speed is not good anyway, and now that makes us actually faster on the Trick Room. Yeah. So the opponent either going to set up Trick Room again, or they're going to switch out, and they probably would switch out to Warring Moon, would be my guess. So actually I'll go for the Leech Life here, and they just stay into Nuzzle. Yeah, I'm going to get the Leech Life to get the HP back too. Yeah, it is a Leech Life, lives on 4 because our attack's not that great at all. And we keep getting paralyzed, unfortunately. Yeah, keep getting those all. There we go. Then there comes the Wall of Moon. Try to think what Wall of Moon would want. I'm going to go for a Leech Life to see what he wants to do. Ow. It's the flying set, yeah. So our Bubbles is definitely going to get KO'd here. I got Wabombi and Iron Man to take some hits. We're going to be down a couple of Pokemon here, but that's fine. So Tinkerbell, we're going to go for the Moonblast. Yep, Acrobatics, they are faster. Moonblast hopefully brings it around to 50, 50%, 40%, that's perfect. I think we need to let Tinkerbell down here. I don't think Tinkerbell has that many good matchups as well. So that's fine. Iron Man, I'll go to Westlife Steel and Bullet Punch to guarantee the KO. So this is a really good game, a close game. I'm having a lot of fun here. Oh, so we go into the Oxix here. I don't believe you live a Bullet Punch Choice Band in there. No, straight down you go. So this is why I really wanted Iron Man to be Choice Band right here, because of the late game sweep that it can provide. Kingambit, I'm going to go into Valkyrie. Hope we get our ability off, which is Flame Body, which if they land any contact move, they have a chance to be burnt. Unfortunately, does not happen. I am just going to set up Morning and Sun, and there we go. So the Torkoal is actually not Drought, which sets up the Sun, which is very interesting. I can see them wanting to Rapid Spin here, potentially. I'm actually going to go for the Quiver Dance to see what they want to do. They go for the Air Power. I think it's just game here, because the last two Pokemon are weak to fire, are weak to fire type moves, and I don't think the Torkoal can do much to our Valkyrie here. Yep, because our Stealth Rock from area, Eruption's not really going to do that much. I'm just going to fire off a Fairy Dance now, not get too greedy. KO the Goldango, perfect. Get the special attack boost as well, perfect. Probably gonna go for Sucker Punch here. I'm just gonna go for Morning Sun, get back to full HP, and then fire it off. We should live this hit, and we get the burn unneeded now, but perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, I'm so happy. And last but not least is our Torkoal, and yeah, they just forfeit. Valkyrie is such a powerful mon. I know it's getting suspect tested at the moment because of this reason. It's just the way it can sweep up late game or early game is amazing. Let's get into the next game. Here we have a Sand team. So their most likely lead is probably the Tyranitar. I could see the Hisuian somewhat too, and plus the Landorus. The biggest threat to our team, I'll have to say, is the Ectodrill and the Goldango. We're going to rely on Bubbles a bit in this matchup. So let's see how we do. I'm going to lead off with Tinkerbell, as they lead off with Landorus. Okay, this is fine. I have a Stealth Rocks, U-turn or Earthquake I can see coming from this. And Stone Edge, so very offensive. So we get the sticky webs off. Unfortunately, they missed the Stone Edge there for our opponent. I can go into Iron Man just in case he wants to try Stone Edge again to keep that Focus Sash if we really need it. And then I can just fire off a Bullet Punch from here. Should do really good damage. Goldango comes in. We pop the balloon early on, that's fantastic. Goldango probably would want to go for Shadow Ball here. So knowing that, we could go into Bubbles to take the hit nice and well, and goes for the nasty pot. Makes perfect sense, to be honest. I want to get some decent damage off this Pokemon. Yep, does 36%, which is nothing considering it's +2 as well. Now I am a bit worried with the extra little late game by letting Bubbles go down here. But the immediate threat at the moment is Goldango. And we take another 30%, and there we go. And we get the defense drop, very lucky for us indeed. And they go for the recover. I don't think that's with, yeah, I don't understand that play. But okay. So now I could go into Chopper and Tailbass Fire, but do not waste my Tail type yet. I could just go into Valk here and force the switch out, and they probably go switch out into Tyranitar. So I'm actually going to do a double here. I'm going to whisk it a bit, but predicting the Tyranitar and get the momentum still by going back straight into Iron Man. Let's see if this works. And yes, that's exactly what happens. Awesome that it paid off. So to keep the momentum up now, I'm actually gonna go for the U-turn because they could go to Landorus to take the bullet punch, or more worryingly, they can go into Excadrill, and they actually stay in, and we get the KO, which is amazing. So in this case, I will want to go for Valkyrie in this case, because Valkyrie should be able to take any hit from the Excadrill, and they go into assuming somewhat. Okay, bit scary. Not going to lie. I think this is where we go back into Tinkerbell to take the Seaforth Egg or the Aqua Color. Yeah. Unfortunately, we go die. Oh no, we don't die to the Sandstorm. But if they're like the last set, they could be Oxygen. If not, we get some decent damage, and they're not. So we can get rid of the balloon on the Excadrill too. They only have 4 turns of sand left, which is good. Again, very worried about this Pokemon right here. I kind of want to go back into Valk. I'm going to Telewater and Quiverlance. Again, Valkyrie is such a brutal win condition. Yeah, they get the Rapid Spin off and we get the Quiverlance off. Oh, alright, so we should be faster. Oh no, if they're max speed, they're faster, which I don't think they will be for a Sandstorm team. So I'm just going to fire off the Fiery Dance right here and apply some immense pressure. But it looks like Valkyrie might get more. The quit happened. I'm pretty sure we would have lived rather than hit as well. I don't think there's no way to come back from here. But we can try. So I'm just going to go for the close combat on the Excadrill. Super effective. We're Choice Scarf. We're faster. We should be faster, right? Yeah, so they were max speed. So the max speed, they're actually faster. Yep. Unfortunate, but I think we lose here. GG. Yeah, it's GG. I don't think there's no way for me to come back from this. Yeah. And then I could go into Spider Weather, but the Oxus will take us out here with the knockoff. We can just fire off the Thunder. They probably, yeah. And then we can go back into Iron Man, but they've got Intimidate for days, and we don't even get the KO. Unfortunate loss. But what can you do? Let's go into the next game. So we have here a Moltres. This looks like a stall team. I'm Valiant, Tinglong, something like that. Can't exactly remember the exact name. Iron Treads, another Garganacl, which I'm terrified of, and an Almamoa. So the lead probably here is either Iron Treads, one of these three. It's one of these three. So they are all weak to fighting. So I'm actually lead off with Iron Man to see if I can get a really powerful choice band off, and it is Garganacl. So I'm just gonna go straight for the close combat. If they want to set up Stealth Fox, then we can get this threat incredibly low. That'd be fantastic. He goes into Alamoa, which really does take. It's a very physically defensive role, Alamoa, so it really does take it well here. So they could have go for 2 options here: Wish, or they could flip turn. And if they flip turn, it can be a bit of an issue. So I'm just gonna go to Bubbles. Yep, they do flip turn. Let's see what they want to go into here. Back is a Garganacl to set up them Stealth Fox. I'm gonna go for the Liquidation. We can pressure them with our Stealth Fox too, and no, they just go back into Alamoa. Okay, so yeah, the Rocky Helmet chip's not doing me any favours. So we know I don't think Alamoa is not very offensive, so I can just go into Spider Weller here. Yeah. And now they're probably going to go back into Garganacl, right? It's either Gorgonak or Iron Threats here, or could be Tinglung as well, because that can take any special hit. This is a very good stall team. Yeah, yeah. So I could Teleblast Ice and get some super effective damage off, but it won't really do much. I can see Earthquake happening, Valkyrie. So I think what's the best one? I just gotta go back to the Bubbles. Bubbles is just a nice safe. There's the Stealth Fox. So probably after this video, I'll announce the MVP. Um, at the end of this video, I'll be announcing the MVP, and I probably have to make some changes to the team. But this is why you practice with the team as well, to see what the weaknesses are and can your fairy actually become crafted. At the moment, I think Stealth Fox is a bit too lethal, and Valkyrie's already been proven enough how much a sweeper she can be. So by making her more offensive, it's gonna be amazing. I'm just going to switch into here would be, I think, Tinkerbell. Yeah, I think you think he get momentum with Flip 10 with Alamore. Very big threat to the team. Did not consider it a threat, but it definitely is. Again, we can still come back. It's just gonna be very tough. I'm just going to set up the sticky webs here and go for the Iron Head. Oh wait. So I'm just going to go into Val here now and start the Quiver Dance. Yeah, I'm probably just going to fire off Early Dance. I think it's a bit too soon. They get the knockoff and they do get the burn, unfortunately, to the opponent. But Valkyrie is now settled as a Stealth Fox, meaning it's going to take 50% every time it comes in. I don't know what Tinglung wants to do to us right here. I'm just going to settle the Quiver Dance, because if we ever switch in at any one point, and it's Whirlwind, yep. I'm just going to fire off the Energy Ball. Does a decent chunk. They missed the Stone Egg, unfortunately. That means we get more free hits. Unfortunately for them. Yeah, so now they're really below half, which is good for us. I'm just going to go into Iron Man. And I'm just going to fire off a close combat again. Even the Almoa does want to come in, which it does. Yeah. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering why it keeps going back at full HP, it's because its ability Regenerator, that it heals itself every time the opponent switches out. I'm just going to go for another close combat here. And they go for the Wish. They're probably going to go for the Protect now. So knowing that they're going to go for the Protect to keep the Amara alive, I can actually bring back in Valk, which is amazing. I'm going to set up the Morning Sun. There probably go Flip 10. Can we get the burn just for the nice residual? No. That did a lot of damage. Go back into, yep, I'm just going to set up the Morning Sun again. We do know they have Stone Egg. So I'm actually going to Westlize Water now and go for the Morning Sun if they want to go for the Stone Egg. Yeah, they just go straight for the Whirlwind. That's fine. Close combat here for Chopper. Which is going to be really good for us. It's going to be hard to come back, but there's still a chance. There is still a chance, luckily. The Alamola comes back in, takes any physical hit needed. It's a really powerful Pokemon. So who should we go back into now? Our team was looking very well down. I think Valkyrie is already win condition because of Alamola. I'm just going to go to Iron Man. They go for the Wish. They're going to try a Flip 10 out into the Tingu, right? Yeah, we get that's a very powerful U-turn. Yeah, they go Flip 10. I'm going to go back into Valkyrie to see if we can get the Flame Body. No Flame Body. Now just go back into Tinglu, right? Go back into Tinglu and get all their health back. Yep. And now they can just, I don't think there's a way to win from here. their walls are just too much for our team to handle. Unfortunate, but again, it's nice to go back on the competitive scene. I thought I've been in competitive quite a bit. Yeah, they go for the Mortis, which I did not predict at all. Just go for Iron Man just so it just for a sack switching. There we go. As they go for our Moa, perfect, makes perfect sense. I'm just gonna go for the fairy dance, because Almo is very weak, special defensively, even if it's resisted. Yeah, as it goes to Ting Lu. Get another fairy dance. Billy does nothing to it. Another fairy dance. Oh, but I've had a lot of fun today. This has been amazing. Absolutely amazing. Just nice to see the team in practice. Being really, really good. I can't go for liquidation, but yeah, I think in the next video, unfortunately, Iron Man's going to be more defensive because we need to get rid of the hazard removal. All things to take in mind is again against store teams like this one, like these two are just too much for us to handle. So we probably need to figure out a way to handle this, and we need a way to figure out with Goldango too. But I'll update that on the next video when we battle again tomorrow. Just gotta go for liquidation here, as I just tell earlier. Yeah, South Cures. It's definitely getting over here. I can just get a nice stone axe off. Don't think there's any Valkyrie can't come back because of South Cure. We missed the stone axe as well, unfortunate. Yeah, gets the iron defense. He could just finish this off right now, to be honest. But yeah, it's been good fun all around. Yeah, there we go. And then last but not least, Valkyrie. Yeah, let's go for our last Valkyrie dance. Give a round of applause to Valkyrie, our MVP of today. Absolutely amazing. So I've learned a lot today. Some of the things I expected with the initial breakdown video did came true, like Iron Man sweeping up or taking out high level threats that normally outspeed us and stuff like that. For example, with the Roaring Moon situation. But there's definitely a lot of changes that need to happen with this team, because some key weaknesses I have found with the team. Don't worry, all the members are going to be staying. I'm just going to be changing their sets around, and I'll be giving an update on that tomorrow, as well as I'll be uploading the battles with the updated movesets for our members of our team. So give it up for Valkyrie, our MVP, for high five. Really amazing work with 6 KOs as well. Wow, it really does show how much Falcarona as a Pokemon is just such a deadly threat. If you don't expect it at the right time, it can just sweep out of nowhere. It's really, really strong. And with that said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Who did you wish to become MVP of today? And if you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe.